Emma Chen never expected to fight her own sister after their father passed away. But only hours after his death, she caught her older sister, Rebecca, secretly searching through his study. Rebecca claimed she was organizing paperwork, but Emma knew better. Rebecca had always cared more about money than family. The next day, the family gathered at their father's lawyer's office. The will being read left Emma stunned. It stated that Rebecca would inherit everything: the family home, savings, and all of their father's assets. Rebecca immediately ordered Emma to move out of the house within a week so she could sell it. Although heartbroken, Emma remembered something her father had told her shortly before he died. He had asked her to retrieve a letter from his safety deposit box if anything ever happened to him. Emma visited the bank and found exactly what her father had promised. Inside the box was a heartfelt letter and a newer will dated only 6 weeks before his death. In the letter, her father explained that the will Rebecca had found was only a decoy. He suspected she would search for it before anyone else. The real will left the family home to Emma and divided the rest of the estate equally between both daughters. He trusted Emma because she had cared for him with love, while Rebecca only appeared when money was involved. The following morning, Rebecca arrived with movers to force Emma out of the house. Calmly, Emma revealed the real will and her father's letter. Soon their lawyer arrived and confirmed that the newer will was legally valid. Rebecca's plan collapsed instantly. The movers left, and the house officially became Emma's, while the remaining inheritance was split equally. Rebecca refused to accept defeat. Emma soon discovered that Rebecca's husband, James, was facing serious financial problems through his struggling investment company. It became clear that they had desperately needed the inheritance to save themselves. Soon threatening messages began arriving, demanding that Emma sell the house instead of giving in. Emma accepted a meeting with Rebecca and James at their office, bringing her lawyer into the conversation through a recorded phone call. James offered to buy the house for a generous price, then threatened years of legal battles if she refused. Emma calmly opened her briefcase and presented documents their father had secretly collected. They included financial records, emails, and evidence showing James's questionable business practices and Rebecca's involvement. Emma explained that copies had already been provided to her lawyer and the proper authorities. Rebecca realized she had lost. Emma announced that the house would never be sold because she planned to transform it into a children's wellness center in memory of their father. It would become a place where sick children and their families could receive care and hope instead of another piece of property sold for profit. Within weeks, James's investment firm came under investigation, and Rebecca quietly abandoned any attempt to challenge the will. Their expensive lifestyle collapsed, forcing them to move into a much smaller home. 6 months later, the James Chen Children's Wellness Center officially opened inside the family house. The rooms that had once held family memories were now filled with laughter, doctors, nurses, and children receiving care. Emma often sat in her father's old study, now her office, reading the letter he had left behind. She realized that his greatest gift had never been the inheritance itself. It was the wisdom to use it for something that truly mattered. One day, Emma received a letter from Rebecca. She chose not to open it immediately. Perhaps forgiveness would come someday, but she no longer needed revenge or approval. Her father's legacy lived on every day through the children and families the center helped. In the end, Emma discovered that true wealth is not measured by the money we inherit but by the lives we improve. Her father's home became a place of healing, proving that kindness and purpose always leave a greater legacy than greed.